If you're a parent of a teen or a tween, probably you'll share my concern and worries regarding their excess usage of screen time as well as its impact on their physical and mental health. The same queries and worries intrigued me and prompted me to dig deeper and understand the science behind their behavior, like why are they always going back to their devices, as well as understand and study the impact on their physical and mental health and see if we can intervene and help them to overcome these challenges. So, in my research, I came across a book, The Anxious Generation, by Jonathan Haidt, where he explains an important and interesting phenomenon called the Great Rewiring Period, somewhere between 2010 and 2015. And this period is marked by three important events. One is introduction of smartphone with front facing camera, introduction of smartphone with front facing camera and social media app inbuilt with the phone. And this period also saw an increase in the number of cases of anxiety and depression among American girls. So, this brings us to an important topic called mental health impact or mental health disorders among teens and tweens using smartphone as well as internet. Broadly, these disorders are classified as internalized disorders and externalized disorders. Internalized disorders are the one where the symptoms are felt within the child, whether it is fear, anxiety, sadness, low mood. The child starts to isolate himself or herself. And the internalized disorders are seen mainly in girls, especially girls using social media apps. While the externalized disorders include symptoms which are expressed to the outside people, especially conduct behavior disorders, aggressiveness, physical violence, or anger management issues, or high risk taking behavior issues. All these things are especially seen in boys who are engaged in multiplayer online gaming apps. While the internalized are seen more in girls and externalized disorders are seen more in boys, both the disorders can be seen in both the genders. Now, as a parent, what can we do? The big question, right? So, monitor, closely monitor the child's mood and behavior. If we start seeing that child is isolating himself or herself, and the general energy and activity is reducing in a recent time, or they're showing very aggressive or disproportionately higher risk taking behavior, then definitely intervene, sit with them, talk with them, and try to ask what are they feeling or how are they feeling. If needed, go out and take professional help. Stay tuned for my upcoming book, Mind Your Screen: Stories and Strategies for Digital Age Parenting.